wabarakatuhu. Welcome to Unlock Your Leadership. Today we are discussing a skill that can completely change your life: time management. Every
Wa
successful
alaikum.
person has the same 24 hours, the, but what mistakes the different is how they use them. So join us,
Exactly.
explore practical ways to manage time effectively and create balanced, productive life. So let's start with ChatGPT. We have ChatGPT. So without wasting of time, ask the questions. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Absolutely. Let's dive right in. I'm ready to help with your time management questions. Just let me know what specific thing and we can get precise. What's your first question?
Yeah. First, I ask, what is time management and why is it important for us?
That's a great starting point. Time management is basically the process of planning and controlling how much time you spend on different activities. It helps you prioritize tasks, reduce stress, and ensure you're focusing on what really matters. It's crucial because it boosts productivity, gives you a sense of purpose, a feeling of being overwhelmed.
Okay. So what? Why do how many people struggle with managing their time?
That's a really common challenge. It's because people lack clear priorities, they underestimate how long tasks take, they get distracted by less important things. We'll break down practical strategies today to help overcome this.
What are the biggest time wasting habits?
Some of the biggest culprits are things like constant social media checking, not setting clear goals, procrastination, and even multitasking inefficiently. Once you identify your biggest time sinks, you can start reducing them.
How can we identify where our time is going?
A good approach is to keep a time log for a few days. Record everything you do in detail for each hour. Once you have that data, you can categorize it, work distractions, and see exactly where your time is going. Once it's visible, you can make adjustments.
What is the first step toward better time management?
The first step is really setting clear goals. Define what you want to achieve each day so you have a solid direction. Once your goals are clear, it's easier to allocate your time purposefully toward them.
How can setting goals improve productive, productivity? Sorry, productivity.
No, no problem. So when you set goals, it gives you a clear target to work toward. This focus reduces decision fatigue, keeps you motivated, and ensures you're always working on tasks that move you closer to success, not just reacting to distractions.
What is the difference between urgent and important tasks?
Good distinction. Urgent tasks are things that need immediate attention. They're often deadlines or crises. Important tasks, on the other hand, contribute to your long-term value. They make a big impact. Effective time management. Of course, if you want to focus on important tasks, you can start by scheduling them into your calendar first, before urgent but less important things. You can also use techniques like the Eisenhower matrix to distinguish between urgent versus important and act accordingly.
How can a daily to-do list help us?
A daily to-do list acts as a roadmap for your day. It keeps you organized, helps you stay focused on specific tasks, and gives you a sense of accomplishment as you check items off. It also prevents forgetting key tasks and keeps you accountable.
What are the benefits of planning the night before?
Planning the night before sets you up for a smoother day. You reduce morning decision fatigue, you know exactly what you need to tackle, and you can wake up with a clear sense of purpose. Sleep better knowing your tasks are organized.
How can we avoid procrastination?
A key strategy is to break tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. Set specific deadlines for each step and remove distractions off notifications. Reward yourself for completing tasks to build momentum and keep your focus on progress, not perfection.
What role does self discipline play in time management?
Self-discipline is the backbone of good time management. It's what keeps you consistent, even when tasks feel tedious or when distractions arise. Without self-discipline, even the best plans can fall apart. So it's all for staying on track.
How can a student manage their study time effectively?
A student can time effectively by creating a structured schedule, setting specific study goals for each session, using techniques like the Pomodoro method, study in short bursts with breaks, and minimizing distractions by keeping a dedicated study space and staying organized with materials.
What is Pomodoro method? Please explain it.
The Pomodoro method is a time management technique where you work in focused intervals, typically 25 minutes, called Pomodoros, followed by a short 5-minute break. After 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This structure keeps your focus sharp and burnout by balancing work and rest.
Okay.
If you
So
try,
how
of
can
course,
teacher balance their responsibilities? Because as a teacher, we have so many responsibilities. So how can
that's
balance
a
it?
really
Yeah.
right. So to balance responsibilities, a teacher can prioritize tasks by urgency and importance. Planning tools like a calendar or task manager, and delegate where possible, especially with grading or administrative tasks. Setting boundaries like this also helps keep a balance.
What are the some useful time management tools and app respect
There
to the
are a lot of
Pomodoro technique? Yeah.
exactly for the so for Pomodoro apps like Focus Reminder can help you time those intervals. Other useful tools include Trello or Asana for task management, Google Scheduling, and even simple timers on your phone can keep you on track.
How can we reduce distraction from social media?
One effective method is to set specific time blocks for social resources, like only after completing a study session. You can also use app blockers like Stay Focused to limit your access during key times. Your phone app for each when you need to focus.
Why is saying no sometimes important?
Saying no is crucial because it protects your time and energy. Less important tasks or distractions, you create space to focus on what truly matters your goals, your priorities, and your well being.
Okay. How can we balance work, family, and personal life?
Balancing work, family, and personal life really hinges on boundaries and intentional scheduling. Set clear work hours, carve out dedicated family time, and make sure to reserve personal time for rest or hobbies. Regularly reassess your priorities and stay flexible as needed.
How can we stay motivated to follow our schedule?
Staying motivated often comes from connecting your tasks to your bigger purpose. Celebrate small wins, people of your goals, and build routines because once something becomes a habit, it takes less mental effort to stick to.
What are the common mistakes pupils make in time management?
A common mistake is underestimating tasks take, so they rush or skip steps. Another issue is multitasking, which reduces focus. And sometimes people skip breaks thinking they'll save time, but that actually drains productivity.
How can we handle unexpected interruptions?
When interruptions come up, it's crucial to stay flexible. Build buffer time into your schedule so you can handle surprises. If possible, postpone non-tasks and quickly reprioritize so you stay on track with your key goals.
What habits do highly productive people follow?
Highly productive people tend to have consistent routines. They set priorities each morning, single tasking, and reflect on their progress daily. They also get enough rest, exercise regularly, and avoid perfectionism, just taking action consistently.
What is your final message for people who want to master time management?
My final to remember that time management is a skill you build step by step. Stay patient, keep experimenting with technique, mind to yourself when things don't go perfectly. Consistency, reflection, and adjustments will lead you to.
Jazakallah, thank you, ChatGPT, for being a such wonderful session with you. And thank you, viewer, to joining us on Unlock Your Leadership. Remember, time is one of the most valuable gift we have. When you manage your time wisely, you create more opportunities and growth, success, and happiness. Start with small changes, stay consistent, and watch your life transform. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep unlocking the leader within you. And last, I say a quote of रेहान अल्लाह वक्त अनमोल वक्त फ्री है लेकिन ये अनमोल है. So this is unlock your leadership. Allah Hafiz and take care.
That was perfect. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I really hope everyone takes those small steps to time management. Take care, and I'll see you next time.